Morning folks, Mark here from my Backwood Adventures. Glad to be home again. It's been a busy last couple weeks. We had as you can see my wall tent out behind me here. I got it set up and drying. We had another successful hunt in Newfoundland and successful moose hunt, and I was fortunate enough to get in with a friend of mine on a moose hunt in Cape Breton, the Highlands. So I was away for a couple weeks. I was away for work for a better part of 4 weeks, and then back home for a day, and then out into the bush, which is it's okay. I had a good time. Got 2 moose, I guess. Got one in Newfoundland. A friend got one in Cape Breton. So we got meat for the winter, which is the goal. Good meat, really good meat. So we got one of them butchered up already. So anyhow, just give you an update on what's going on over here. I haven't been to the cabin since I've been back. I was planning on going today, but decided to stay home and mill a few logs, try to get the sawmill shed lumber started. I think I got a position where I got a place where I want to put it. Just gotta get the lumber milled up and get the posts in the ground and then start building. So, but that's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take some time because I got to be off to work here again in a few weeks. So I got lots of other stuff to do. But today seemed like to be a good day for milling. It's a beautiful day here in Southwest Nova Scotia. Since last I checked, it was like 10 degrees, beautiful sunshine, but it feels warmer than that now. Anyhow, I got this spruce log here. It's a little dirty. I had to scrape it off a bit. I got started cutting it, so hopefully I'll be able to get a few 2x6s out of this one for the floor, for the platform, for the sawmill shed. And once I get the sawmill moved, then I can put the addition on the garage here. So it's one thing after another, one project after another, I guess, but it all takes time. Anyhow, that's just an update what's going on over here at my Backwood Adventures. I haven't been videotaping lots. I don't feel comfortable videotaping our moose hunt, but maybe I'll post a few pictures and go from there. But yeah, so I'm gonna continue on milling this log, and glad you guys could come along, and hope you enjoy. Okay, I need your help. Somebody mentioned last video when I was milling up that large oak that the sawhead was vibrating, which it does. Every once in a while it does. It's doing it again today. I noticed it would do it on larger logs, not so much on the smaller logs, but another issue is these wavy cuts. I'll show you. I don't know if you can see that, the camera shows that, but it shows a big dip right there. I had a few of those boards with some dips in them. Let's see if I can get from the end here. So it's hard to see, but it's got a hump right about there. There's a hump. So I'm running older blades. I just sharpened these blades. They're older blades. I don't know. I thought I had my guide set up good. Everything was set up good. I usually check all that stuff before I pass it through the log. And so I got two issues going on: vibration and the wavy cuts. Whether they're related or not, I don't know. But and then some days it'll cut as straight and as slick as butter. I don't get it. I don't know what the difference is. Species of the wood, like even on pine, I'll get wavy cuts. Pine's pretty soft wood, right? So don't know. I'm just gonna keep cutting, taking my time. I've got a new pack of new blades. I didn't want to get into those. I got a mill for a friend of mine. His logs aren't here yet. They expect them here a while ago, but they haven't been here yet. So, but I got to start milling for him. He's building a shed or something. So I just want to make sure everything's good. So I'm gonna have to go over the sawmill, make sure everything's all good before I cut for him, and I'll start using those newer blades. And then at least it'll eliminate that part of it. At least I'll know. But this is for me, for my own use. So it's not a big a deal, but I'd like to find the cause and get that sorted out. So if anybody out there knows anything I could try. I know there's a million factors that can cause wavy cuts, and the vibrating in a sawmill at the sawhead, I don't know. It's just because it's a bigger log. It's not overly big. I'm trying to get a 12 by 12 cant out of it, which is not huge, right? But anyhow, that's my dilemma right now. Like I say, I'm not no professional sawer, and just a regular guy trying to mill a bit of lumber. That's all. Just a regular guy. So anyhow, I'm gonna continue milling, and I'll show it from this angle here. See if you get a better angle of what's going on. See that? That's not acceptable. Even for me. I'm not fussy, but I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I'm gonna change that blade. I'm gonna change that blade and see. I mean, I got a 12, pretty close to a 12 by 12 cant, but if I take that wave out, I ain't gonna have my 12 by 12, but it's just gonna be wavy 2 by 6s. All four sides are wavy. So I think I'm gonna gotta try something. So I'm gonna change that blade, and then I'll see you back here in a bit, and we'll see if we can get some straighter cuts. Okay, I just changed my blade and set up my guides again. So this blade here, it's one of the newer blades. I sharpened it a few times, but not as much as, excuse me, the other blades. So I'm gonna give this a go. I got like a 12 by 12 cant here. I'm gonna just cut it right down the middle. So have two 12 by 6 cants, and then try to get some 2 by 6s out of it. Straight ones, I hope. So let's give this a go. Well, it seems to be cutting much better. There's no vibration, and seems to be cutting a little flatter, but you can definitely see the waves. Now I got this 2 by 6 on edge. Now that's a wavy cut. That first one here, you can see it. Second one as well, but not as bad. So I think I might cut these down to like 5 3/4 or so. Trim them up a bit, but I'm gonna keep cutting and get a stack of them and have a good look. But I think it's cutting a lot flatter now with that blade. I wonder if it has something to do with the set, because I haven't set those teeth on that last blade for a while. So this blade I put on here now, I think I passed it through the setter. It looks like it's got a good set on it, so whether that's the difference or not, I have no idea. You know, you play around with these things and you think you got it figured out, and then all of a sudden you're just cutting wavy cuts again. So anyhow, it is what it is. So I'm just gonna keep plugging away here. Well, that seemed to have worked. I got that, don't know what it is, that blade. Put that blade on there and works fine. Got it all smoothened out here. I had to cut them down to 5 3/4, which is fine. A little sawdust here, but it's trust me, it's much smoother, very smooth as far as wavy cuts anyway. I mean, it's got that ripple in there, but probably some tooth on that blade is not 100%, but anyhow, at least it's cutting flat, it's cutting straight, so got a bunch there, nice and straight. One side was good and the other side was pretty wavy. I see a little bit of a wave at that knot there, but oh well, not too bad. That'll work. So, what was it? Was it the blade? Was it the tooth set? Was it? Who knows? But like I say, sometimes you're cutting and it's A1, and other times not so good. Anyhow, I'm going to clean this mess up here and call it a day. So, if anybody out there got some tips, I know there's a lot of sawyers out there that have a lot more experience than I do and can figure this out, but sometimes seems like I got it figured out, and other times it's like, what the heck, what's going on? But anyhow, it's part of the game. So I'm gonna just have to remember when I cut my other 2x6s, they'll be 2 by 5 3/4, which is fine. That log had a little bit of rot in the center, so there's a couple there that aren't going to be too useful, but there'll be some bits and pieces. I got some boards there I got to trim, and those are pretty wavy, so don't know what I'm going to do with those. I'll use them for something, I'm sure. Nothing goes to waste, but anyhow, thanks for watching, and be safe, be kind, and we'll see you next time.